DC Universe Online is a free-to-play, massively multiplayer online action game set in the popular DC Comics universe. In this game, you'll take on the mantle of becoming a new breed of hero or villain and wield incredible powers as you go to war with legendary characters such as Batman, Superman, Lex Luthor, and the Joker. After giving the game about 14 hours of playtime as a new player and trying the late game with a boost, I feel like DC Universe Online is going to be a tough sell. The game was launched in 2011 and it definitely feels like it. Is the experience bad? Not at all.
You must teach them to use their new abilities, for they must be on the front line in the coming battle, or my grim future will become your own.
So we're gonna try to make let's make a LordGlarp, shall we? Definitely a skinny guy. Maybe not tall though. Also not a chunk. Kind of got a mage thing going on, right? Looks nothing like Wonder Woman. I feel like with this body type, you're gonna look like a sidekick no matter what. Just play a grizzled old man, no superpowers, just perpetually upset. I've never done like a melee guy before. Whenever I play a superhero game, I always make like some kind of elemental ranged blasty person. So, you know, I'm gonna make this kind of idea of this like dark knight, almost like a death knight or something. But I feel like we're close. We're getting closer. I would have designed it so that very first outfit you make, it just had normal clothes, like the character creator for Tony Hawk or something. I'm such a beefy guy. Oh, and I got my hammer. So with my hand glowing, I'm assuming that I'm using the rage, the ring. Killing robot. You know, robots really are like, they're kind of like undead in most other games. Game can have you decapitate a zombie, can't have you decapitating people. Wait, what's this do? Oh. Okay, there is like a run faster. So far the controls feel pretty good. Feels pretty chill, pretty laid back. I mean, it might seem like there's a lot going on, but it really isn't. They did a really good job of like this targeting system, so you don't have to skill shot everything. You also can't just wildly click either. You gotta have some kind of, you know, grasp of what you're doing, but definitely not bad so far. I figured with the game being so old, it wouldn't really stand up, you know, on its own, but this is fine. Graphics are fine. Controls feel pretty good. Story's pretty interesting so far.
Gotta respect Brainiac's commitment to overwhelming force.
Looks so stupid. Looks so dumb. Oh man. There we go. Hey. Now I look like a badass, right? I look way better. That's way more of what I was thinking. Hell yeah. We'll get better as time goes on. Wow, you can zoom out really far. Look at this. Turn this into like a Diablo game. Oh my god. I can just I can just claw my way up a building. That doesn't look right. He's not flying, he's falling with style. Retrieve parasite mutagen from van. Okay. Oh my god. It's so weird. I guess I was like, yeah, I want to play a villain, but then I guess I didn't think about what I would be doing as a villain. These like little collectibles and how it says that you have like progress and stuff is pretty neat. I like a big fan of collectibles. And this ain't bad. I don't mind this. The city actually feels way more alive than I would have assumed it would. There's a lot more like NPCs just walking around and chilling. I like that the quests link together. Like, I don't have to go back to like a bunch of quest givers. I can just go do the quests. I like that. I'm being very slowly trickled information and abilities, so I definitely don't feel overwhelmed in any kind of way. It's really interesting to play an MMORPG in a modern environment.
Type 2 carbon.
I do like that I get a ground view. That's the problem with flying, is you don't really get to appreciate too much stuff when you're just flying around all the time. Really, in any game. This is pretty good so far. I'm having a good time. Like, I have the feeling that it's never gonna get like really hard, which is kind of a bummer. It's hard to find a game in general that has like good difficulty, let alone an MMO. Wait, is that my health?
Next time they're foolish enough to be captured, I might
Holy
let
shit, I was nearly dead.
But for now,
I didn't even
show
realize.
the queen bee.
Oh my, I'm walking on the ceiling. What? I didn't know I could do this. There's a lot of players on. I need to take a second to kind of sit here and appreciate this. You see all the purple names. I think some of the blue names too. How cool is that? Got some neat looking characters out here. A lot of different looks, different styles. This guy looks cool. Here's Bat Mike. An interesting Batman outfit anyway. Yeah, just some really neat characters. I like some of the costumes have like animations with them. Like this guy, look at that. Some kind of succubus demon looking character here. She looks really cool. What we got here? Oh, interesting. It's got like horns and stuff that look like they were kind of produced using magic or something. Yeah, a lot of people standing over here showing off their outfits, kind of like a robotic Superman. Oh, I like her. She looks cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at this guy. Freaking God of War looking dude. So there's a lot of people playing. A lot of people on here, a lot of people running around, way more than I mean, I guess I didn't want to say I expected it to be a dead game. I guess I didn't know what to expect. I like games that let you really express yourself, and I can see this having a very, very loyal fan base for many reasons, not just because of it being DC Universe, but I can see it having a lot of people who really want to stick with it. Some role playing and stuff.
Dark, but this is
Looks like we got a house look. I don't see, let's see, a preview. There's no preview. Okay, well, that's problematic, right? No previews for stuff. Seems like if you're paying this kind of cash, you'd get a preview. It shows like some combat abilities and passive abilities, but I guess like as a noob, this doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know if this is good. Don't know. I don't know. Maybe the ally thing makes it pay to win. But I think the ally stuff's only for the PvE stuff. Metal detectors. Yeah, there's so much shit in here and I don't even know what it is. This looks like it's pay to skip stuff. No clue what any of this means. So I might have to get an outside opinion from someone to figure out what it all means. Oh, there we go. Dark Spectre 2018 Batsuit. Yeah, the thing is, though, is you can get so many things in game that I feel like these are, these are obviously cash grabs, but thousands of pieces that look really cool in game. You might as well go for that. We could make like a red, white, and blue character and make this like look like a bald eagle head. Yeah, I think it's less a pay to win, and I think it's more of a pay to skip. Like you're trying to get the thing now. You don't want to wait for it, kind of thing. I mean, if you're a father of 15 paying a mortgage and stuff like that, and you're like, I only have 15 minutes on Tuesday to play games, and I guess it was made for you then. Digging the difficulty in this game. Really am. I drop down to like half health pretty frequently. Okay, gonna do all my buffs first. Not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, I would say that the game is superior to recent games like New World or Sword of Legends, with a much better action combat style, character customization, and straightforward character advancement and mechanics. Of course, all this is in part due to the game's age, and the developers have had time to build out these systems and create a level of polish that newer games obviously just haven't had because they haven't been around long enough. I try to imagine what a game like World of Warcraft would be like if the developers didn't choose to upgrade the graphics or the pacing of the game, but continue developing the game as it was back in 2010. That's what DC Universe Online feels like to me. A good game, but held down by what it could have been. And just by playing the game for a short period of time, it's painfully obvious that the potential is there, though it's untapped for some reason or the other. The game was really fun to romp around on for a short period of time. I could definitely continue playing and advancing my character, and I would have a good time doing so. Anyone who's a fan of the superhero genre will probably get a significant amount of entertainment out of the game. Just don't go into it expecting anything groundbreaking outside of some really cool character customization and a satisfying base building system. All of the expansions and updates that come out for the game are free, and they add a few dungeons, some raids, and some items. Past that though, I'd say it's just a lesser version of City of Heroes, which again, it's a damn shame when you can see the game this could have been built into. There is a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, and the reason why I wanted to give the game a try in the beginning of 2022 is the game has recently changed ownership and is slated to get a graphics update and much needed TLC in 2023. From what I can tell by talking to some people who have been playing the game pretty consistently since 2011, recent changes have been nothing but highly advantageous towards players, and it seems like the player base is really looking forward to these new updates and changes. It's going to be really interesting to see if DC Universe Online takes a leap into modern MMORPG gaming, or if they'll go the way of City of Heroes. The game is free to play with enough content to keep you busy for potentially thousands of hours. Hero customization and base building elements are well fleshed out and super fun. It's one of the only superhero MMORPGs on the market, and it's the best polished. Despite being a free-to-play game, those who pay a monthly subscription have a vastly less grindy experience and an infinitely better endgame experience. Certain things are locked behind the monthly subscription that I don't think should be, such as certain power sets. Though I didn't experience it firsthand, many players complained of game-breaking bugs that have been around for a really long time. DC Universe Online has the potential to be an incredible game despite being over a decade old. Mechanically speaking, the game has everything that an MMORPG needs to be successful, but it's in dire need of a facelift and a TLC pass. It's a very good game, but living in the shadow of what it could have been. Is DC Universe Online worth your time? For anyone interested in the superhero genre, I would say yes. And that's it for this one. I encourage you to find maybe a cartoon or a comic book series from your childhood and get reacquainted with it. Looking back into your own childlike fascinations can be a really awesome experience.